Hello to everyone. Hope you are. Um, we'll be streaming this live, and today we're here for a little training. Just give me a minute. Okay, so we are live. We are live on YouTube today. I'm very happy to have you guys here today, um, because we're going to have a little, just a brief training, which I believe will still be very pertinent to activities, to what we're doing right now. And I believe that we're going to learn lots of things, lots of things. Seems like yeah, I think we're set to go. So today we'll be talking about something that is very important actually. Um, it's a little training on how to differentiate what is important, okay, and what is urgent, because there's that huge problem, that we have as we're going along, as we're developing, as we're trying to do a number of things in our lives. It's important for us to learn how to differentiate what's important and what is urgent. Okay, so today I'm just going to give you a technique which is highly practical, which I use and which actually helps me in achieving quite a lot um, for, for for some years now. So actually, it's not that difficult, and I took advantage of the beginning of the year. I said to do this in general because we are starting a year, and the beginning of the year is the perfect moment to take a good start, so that as you're going through it, you have something that makes it a little more sweet for you to go around. So for you to go about how to differentiate what is important, okay, and what is urgent, you first need to start somewhere. Okay, you have to lay some background, because you can't just wake up in the morning, you look at the different activities that you're doing every day, and you just tell yourself that, oh, this is important, this is urgent, this is important, this is urgent. You need to have some elements that will help you to differentiate what is important and what is urgent, and that is what I want us to look at first today. And I just have a little image that can help us to understand better what I'm trying to tell you today. Okay? Minutes. And sure, sure. I, you, I, I can find. Okay, that's not a problem. I'm unable to find it, unfortunately, but I'll just explain it to you because it's very simple. Actually, you don't have to do much, okay, for you to actually see how it functions. So what you have to start with first, before you even go about finding what is important and what is urgent, is to first of all have a vision, okay? And I would like to explain it in the form of a pyramid. If some of you are watching the live right now, where at the webinar that we had, okay, some times ago with very interesting invitees. We had today we can see, and we had Madam Arita Eleka, who gave us lots of value, on how to progress throughout the year. So an extract, some of the extract of it has been made available on on the channel, so you can check that out. But there's something that is very important, and I explained it there. I explained that you need to have what I call, okay, the pyramid of progress. And the pyramid of progress is made up of three main parts, okay? And at the first part of the pyramid, at the top of the pyramid, you have a vision. It's very important that you have a vision. And a vision, what is a vision is essential, because a vision is different from a mission. So at times we'll hear about a mission, we'll hear about a vision, but a vision and a mission are completely different. Okay. So what is a vision? A vision is essentially something that you are looking up to. Okay. something that you want to achieve, and in the long run, okay, it can be a lifetime objective. Generally, it is a lifetime objective. I take an example. For me, my vision, okay, is to become a considerable contributor to the economic development of the African continent. That is my vision. Okay? Whatever I do is driving is to actually succeed in that vision, and that vision is a lifetime vision. Okay, that's something that is so big. It's bigger than me. That's why I will generally advise you to have a vision that is bigger than you. It should be something that you want to achieve that is way bigger than you. That is on a very, very large scale. That can take you a lifetime to accomplish. And generally, that you might not even be able to achieve, in a lifetime, and that you have to carry, and give it back to the next generations who will continue with that vision that you got at the beginning. Okay, so for me, that's a huge vision that I have, and that's what I'm working for. And it's very important for you to have a vision, because once you have a vision, okay, you already have a way. Okay, you have an idea of where you want to go in your life, and it's very important to have that at the beginning. When you're still very young, it's very, very useful, and it gives you the opportunity to be resilient too. Okay, it makes you resilient whenever you're facing difficulties. Okay, it makes you disciplined, it makes you enthusiastic, it makes you robust, okay, against whatever challenge might come, or will come, because there will be a lot of challenges that you and I will encounter. But the very important thing is that you have something, okay, that's deep into your heart, and it might be something that's very simple. Okay, you don't need it to be something as fancy as I just told you. Maybe you just want to become one of the best photographers. Okay, maybe in your country, that can be your vision. Okay, you want to become one of the most prolific photographers. You want to become a huge musician. You want to become a huge artist, no matter what type of art it is. You know, um, and so yeah, it depends. Okay, it depends on you. It depends on what you like, and it's important that you focus on what you like. Okay, not what other told you should like. Go for what you like, because you'll be able to enjoy more. You'll be able to um to tackle whatever challenge it is, because you like it and you're ready to put in 100% of yourself, even 1,000% of yourself into that. Once you have your vision, the next thing that you need to have are objectives. Because let's be truthful, you might have a vision, but if you don't have objectives, okay, um, that are going to some kind of put a break, okay, because the vision is kind of the design, okay, of a house, for example. Okay, your house has to look like this. You want to build a villa, okay, this is how my villa should look like. You should have this number of rooms, you should have this, you should have this, you should have this. Now, what happens next? Okay, what happens next is that probably you need to work, through an architect on how you can design the whole stuff. And for that, you need to have objectives. There comes that aspect of objectives. So once you have your vision, the next thing that you need to have are objectives. And objectives should be made per year. Okay, you should have objectives that you have to achieve per year, and achieving one objective after the other will help you to build progressively towards your vision. I take an example. Last year, okay, last year I did a number of things. I started my YouTube channel, the YouTube channel that is actually an affiliated YouTube channel to my venture, which is critical, to which I created in the same year. Okay, dedicated to the training of entrepreneurs to start their entrepreneurial journeys. So we have that. So the venture and the YouTube channel, okay, are objectives that I had to achieve, are one of the objectives that I had to achieve during 2021. Now, what happens is that in 2022, I have other objectives. But the thing is that the objectives that I achieved, okay, in 2021 will help me, okay, to achieve the objectives in 2022. So each objective that you achieve in each year will reinforce the other, and they will be like 1 plus 1, okay, +2 +1 gives 3, plus another one gives 4, and you build up and you build up as you're going throughout your life. So it's important that each year you have objectives. Now, once you have objectives, okay, I'm going, and I hope you're still following the now, okay, stay focused, follow with me, and you will see how we go about, till you actually come down to what is important and what is urgent. So once you have your vision, you have your objectives, okay, and to make objectives, let me explain a little bit. To make objectives in a simpler and in the most efficient way, you have to make sure that your objectives are smart. Okay, they're smart, and a lot of you who listen to me might know what is smart, but if you don't know what smart simply means specific. Okay, it is measurable. It is uh, smart. It's attainable. Okay. Um, the R, I don't quite remember it. I don't quite remember it, but is it reliable or? But like I'll come back to it later. But the T we have time bound. Okay, you have to make sure that you have those aspects whenever you're building up an objective. Okay, make sure that you have that. Make sure that you can measure. Make sure that it is specific. Make sure that it is attainable. Okay, so that you can definitely make that happen. Just it. Let me start. Okay, to make something that is smart. Okay, that is relevant. Yeah, you have to. The R stands for relevant. So you have to make sure that it's specific, it is measurable. Okay, that it is attainable, that is relevant. Okay, and that is time bound. Okay, that you can know that at this time I should have achieved this. It is very important that you have all of these elements in your objectives. That is how you're going to be focused. That is how you're going to know exactly what you have to do, what type of skills you have to build up, to achieve your objectives. Very important. Maybe I'll be going deeper into that in other lives. But once you have your vision, you have your objectives, which are smart. The next thing that you have to do, and that is at the bottom of the pyramid, okay, that is at the bottom of the pyramid, is the task. Okay, you have the task, or you have what I call action. Okay, task or action. You have to take action. Now, when it comes to task, you go a little bit deeper, okay, into your objectives. You have objectives for the year. Then, with these objectives, which are the type of tasks, okay, that I should do monthly, weekly, and daily to achieve that objective for the year, which will build up throughout other years to achieve the vision. Okay, have the objectives. Now, look in the objectives. What are the results that I should have, or the activities or actions that I should take monthly? Then you break down to weekly. Then you break down to daily. And once you do that like this, okay, you will notice that you advance progressive. You advance in a more fluid manner. So by then you'll be having your vision, your objectives, and your actions and tasks. Now, at the level of the actions and tasks, there comes the instance when you can decide where, okay, what is important or what is urgent. And that's the reason why I started with having a vision, having objectives, and going down to it. Now, to differentiate what is important, okay, and urgent, you have to know this. You have to know that what is important Okay, what is important is like, oh, what you hold deep inside your heart. And that's why I talk of vision. Because if your vision is not something that you hold deep inside your heart, okay, you won't consider it important. Okay, and importance is generally what you have control over. Okay, you have control over your desires. Have you have control over what you're passionate about, and that is what your vision represents. The vision represents your passion. So when you're going about to determine which of your tasks that you're doing each day are important, you have to look if those tasks, okay, work towards the acquisition of your vision. Okay, so to know what tasks are important, okay, to you, identify if those tasks work towards the success, okay, of your vision. I take an example. For me, each day, okay, when I'm in a different activity that I'm doing, I always have that that time slot, okay, where I'll be thinking about new strategies, okay. I'll be thinking about the next live, the next event that I'll be having, the next webinar, okay. The webinar that we had last week was important to me because it works towards the success of my vision, okay. On the other side, what is urgent, okay, is generally it's generally something that you don't have complete or you practically have no control over. I take an example. I'm a student, okay? I am a student and I'm practically at the end of my university of my university journey, okay, as a bachelor student. I have a number of courses that I have to do and I have a number of coursework that I have to do. The thing is that I don't have control over how the coursework going, how the coursework will be going, because the deadlines aren't made by me. Okay? And some of the courses don't necessarily work towards achieving my vision. Okay, but I still have to do them. And the timelines, okay, and what I have to do weekly, and what I have to do in terms of the deadlines are not under my control. So those things become easily urgent. Okay, those things become urgent to me because if I don't deal with them, okay, because first of all, I don't have the control on them, and if I don't deal with them, I'm likely to have a lot of troubles that will stop me from achieving the other important things that are relevant to my vision. Okay, I hope you understand. And I hope it's very simple for you to understand. So to determine if something is important, okay, look at the activity. When you look at your activity, throughout the day, the different activities that you have, does this activity, ask yourself, does this activity build up, okay, or help me to achieve my vision? Okay, I want to become the most prolific photographer. Okay, I don't know why, but I like that. I like that example. Okay? I like photography too, even though I'm not very good at it, but I like photography. That's why I said to take that example. Yeah, I like photography, and I want to make it my vision because I want to become one of the biggest guys in the domain. What do I have to do daily, okay, to achieve that? Maybe you would want to look at tutorials on YouTube, okay, or you want to attend webinars or forums or whatever events, okay, that are related to photography. So these activities become important to you because they work towards you achieving your vision. Okay, they work towards making you a bigger. They work towards making you how can I say more skilled. Also, maybe having a job. Okay, maybe if you want to become a photographer, you need to buy a camera. Okay, having a job that will help you to gain the money to buy a camera becomes an important task for you. Okay, so if it's a daily job, that job becomes an important stuff for you. Okay, because it helps you achieve your your um your vision. Why? if it's another activity which you don't have control over, but you still have to do it, okay, that becomes an urgent activity, okay, or task. So this is what I wanted to share with you today. I hope you've been able to learn quite a lot from this. Please leave some questions if you have something that you think have not been tackled concerning this. Please let me know, and I'll be happy to respond to you. Equally, if you want to have access, okay, you want to have access to the recording, okay, this is already made live. This live is already on YouTube, on the YouTube channel, so you can check it out whenever you want. But if you want the recording, okay, for your personal use, and you feel like it's much more good, it's better for you, okay, just write to contact at critical-2.com, okay, and you'll be sent the recording, okay. I repeat again, contact at critical-2.com. You just write to us and tell that you want the recording of the training session, about how to determine, how to differentiate what is important and what is urgent, and it will be forwarded to you as fast as possible. So this is what I wanted to share with you this weekend, guys. I hope you enjoyed this short training program, and which will be having much more throughout the year, because at the beginning, because last year we were at the beginning, we were still trying to put something up, but this time around everything is sorted out, and a lot more of this kind of events and training programs will be made available, and this short trainings will be made available, where you can get really quality infos that can help you. What I just shared with you is huge information, and if I had this some years back, I can assure you I would have done way more that I'm able to do today. So this is something that I want to share with you, free of charge. Okay, you can start using it today, and you can see extraordinary results, guys. So just make sure that you're in action. Just follow up with what I just shared with you, and I'm sure you'll be having lots of stuff. As from next week, okay, as from next Saturday will be the 22nd. I'll be starting the training program. Okay, the training program that's already available on the platform. Okay, so what I'm offering you actually is actually to build a very strong foundation. Whether you want to go into business, okay, in some years to now, whether you're a student, this is a perfect training program for you if you're a student, because it will highly help you. It will really help you once you move out of university. So the training program that I'm offering to you, okay, is to help you, okay, on how to design, clear and concise objectives for yourself, because I noticed that a lot of us young people, because I'm targeting those who are very young, and that are still looking for what to do maybe in their lives, looking for some perspectives, and who are especially interested into entrepreneurship. If that is the case for you, this training is made for you. And in the training program, I'm going to accompany you, first of all, in building the right mindset for you, okay? To build up a mindset that will make you act, okay, at becoming a rich person. And I explained what it means to be rich. Okay, I'm not going to go deep into this now, but I'm just giving you a little highlight, okay, or outline of what you will find if you decide to go with me. So I build up, I build you up, on your mindset, very important first. Then I show you how to come about with precise and concise objectives for yourself. Extremely important. I help you, and I help you, and we go together on how to manage your personal finances. Guys, money is very important. And whoever tells you that money isn't important, that person is a liar. Okay, that person's advice, such an advice will destroy you, because we live in a world where money is essential. Money is very important, and it's important, to be financially literate, know how to manage your personal finances and that of your business as you're moving on. And at last, I'll show you how to manage your time. Extremely essential. Time one is past, okay? It doesn't come back anymore. So you need to know how to manage your time. And all of that, I follow you up, okay? I follow you up for a period of 2 months, and I guarantee you that at the end of the 2 months of training, okay, and accompaniment that I'll be offering you, if you aren't satisfied, okay, that there will be no discussion, you'll be refunded. You'll be refunded. And I can give you this kind of guarantee and I can give you this kind of promise because it gives results. Simple. Others have shown the results, and it's something that is practical, and I'm sure it will give you the same results. So for the time being, this is what I wanted to share with you guys. I hope now you know how to differentiate what is important and what is urgent, okay? And that you'll be having lots of fun meeting up with your objectives and achieving your vision. And once more, I wish you an excellent year and hopefully see you next week for another interesting training session. For the time being, also you can subscribe to the YouTube channel Critical 2 and to our Facebook page Critical 2 and follow up on all the content that will be going up. There will be a lot of things throughout this year for you, a lot of valuable infos that I'll be sharing with you. For the time being, see you. Ciao.